Okay.
Okay, this is my value of Christmas traditions presentation. According to Jan Mayer's article, 11 Christmas Facts and Traditions That Connect the World, more than 2 billion people in more than 160 countries consider Christmas to be the most important holiday of the year. In the US, 9 in 10 people celebrate the holiday even if they aren't Christian. Many people value Christmas and the traditions this holiday comes with in their own way. In this presentation, I will be explaining the value of tradition. People around the world have their own traditions for certain holidays and occasions. Through my research, I have found multiple sources and pieces of information discussing the most common traditions. My family and I also have our own traditions that we do for Christmas every year. In this speech, I will provide a brief overview of what Christmas is, 3 common traditions with personal stories, and why this holiday's traditions are valued so much. Before I go into detail about this favorited holiday, it is important to understand tradition and its value. Traditions are usually passed down through generations. In the blog, How Important is Thanksgiving Soup to a Child's Well-Being, the author says, there is a reason we intentionally maintain and celebrate traditions. It's because they bring meaning to our celebrations and help bond us to those we love. They lend us a certain spirit that nurtures the family's connection, giving us a sense of belonging and helping us celebrate generations of family. Every family has different traditions and can be practiced every day or on holidays like Christmas. Christmas is celebrated to remember the birth of Jesus Christ. Some people who are not Christians still celebrate the holiday because they find it more as a cultural event. An article on Pew Research Center stated 81% of non-Christians in the U.S. celebrate Christmas. This holiday brings lots of joy to people that have traditions for this time of year. Now let's talk about a few traditions that many people do every year to celebrate. Decorating a pine tree with lights, ornaments, and a star or angel on top, making it into a Christmas tree is something many families do during this season. Adding lights and inflatables to a front yard or inside a house is also another decoration. My family personally also wraps colorful lights around the stair railing and puts a blow-up Santa outside for drivers to see. Putting up decorations brings families together to make everlasting memories. The next tradition I found many people value is putting cookies and milk out for Santa. This is usually more common with younger kids because Santa Claus is an imaginary figure that parents make up so their kids stay obedient throughout the year. Every year, my brother, sister, and I would bake cookies, whether it be like chocolate chip, gingerbread, or sugar cookies. It was whatever we felt like making that year. And we always had a fun time doing that because it bonded us more together. Putting cookies and milk out for Santa is a tradition valued by many who celebrate Christmas because it teaches kids to give something nice to a person they've never met. The last tradition I found to be commonly valued for this holiday is Christmas dinner. This dinner is usually made with foods of a certain family's heritage. For example, my family and I are Irish, so we have a lot of potatoes incorporated in our foods, such as like mashed potatoes, shepherd's pie, or choice baked potatoes. We usually only have my parents, siblings, and grandma at dinner, but others could have much more of their family come together. Many people have turkey or ham as their main course and some kind of Christmas dessert, according to Redbook's article by Jessica Booth. This dinner bonds families together and friends because when doesn't food bring everyone together? To sum up everything I talked about, what Christmas and traditions are and why they are valued, I also mentioned 3 traditions, which were decorating a tree and house, putting cookies and milk out for Santa, and Christmas dinner. Because of these traditions and many others, it shows how valuable and joyous Christmas is to the people in this world. It is important to keep traditions alive and pass them down through generations so we can continue to bond family and friends.